Hey, what's up? My name is JM Chaley and welcome to my channel. I have not put one of these out in a long time. I am sorry. I meant to put one out weeks ago, probably. And I know I've been kind of MIA for maybe a month or so, a month and a half. I'm not even sure. The last video I did was my announcement about the Vampires of 1863, which is my latest Kindle Vella series, and it's still ongoing as of this recording, which is May 27th, I think, is today's date. So it's still going on. There's 15 episodes out live as of this recording, and you can go check that out. But I have been MIA for a long time. I spent 9 weeks in Florida working remotely, and I did take a little bit of a vacation in between there. And when I got back home, I just needed to, decompress, and I meant to record maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I just didn't get around to it. So what this video is a hello again, but I also want to thank everybody who's recently either joined or subscribed to the channel or stuck with me all this time. You've been here all this time. Thank you very much. My subscriptions, my number of subscribers kind of took a bit of an uptick, at least for me. It's a small channel. So if I pick up like 10 subscribers, 12 subscribers, I notice it's a big deal for me. So I wanted to thank everybody for joining. And most of the people I have recently attracted to the channel have come from my Vella content. And I can tell you right off the bat, there's going to be a lot more Vella content. I'm going to film 2 more Kindle Vella videos today, so watch for them coming out in June. And I have a lot more Kindle Vella content planned because I'm going to be taking my completed Kindle Vella series. One of them is The Unlife of Lisa Cooper. The second one will be The Vampires of 1863 once it completes. And I want to put those into novel format. I want to actually be able to sell them in ebook, paperback, maybe hardback. I don't know if there'll be a huge demand for hardback. Some indie authors choose not to bother with hardback, but we'll see. But I want to put them into a novel format, edit them, get them ready for print, use Ingram Spark, and I'm going to, whatever I've learned, however I do it, that whole journey, I'm going to document it, and I'm going to share it with you. So these are going to be new videos that are going to be coming out later this year. Lots more Kindle Vella videos to come. But I wanted to also, especially for the new subscribers, talk a little bit about my channel in general. So if you go back, if any of you've gone back and looked at my older videos, you might scratch your head a little bit and think, what's this channel about anyway? When I started this channel over a year ago, I'm not sure exactly when, 2021 sometime, I think, my original plan was to do a channel about taking role-playing game content and converting it to fantasy fiction, because the novel I was writing at the time was based on a character I had from a tabletop role-playing game. I very quickly ran out of content to talk about for converting an RPG to a fantasy fiction novel. So then I started thinking, well, this is kind of AuthorTube, right? Maybe I should talk about grammar and tropes and all this kind of stuff. So you can find that kind of content in my older videos too. But where I eventually landed was this sort of content where I'm talking about fantasy fiction in general, be it medieval fantasy fiction or urban fantasy fiction, where I wanted to talk about the stuff we see in our favorite books that we love, or the stuff that is cool that's out there and that deserves some attention that we want to see more of. So I did creature spotlights, like why aren't we seeing more goblins portrayed this way from the old Germanic, folklore and stuff like this. Or I did weapon spotlights, like why is everyone fighting with a sword? Check out this kind of weapon, and they use this back in the Middle Ages and blah, blah, blah. So all those kind of videos are in my kind of back catalog, if you will. And then Kindle Vella came along as I was querying for my my manuscript, my first novel. And I started doing videos about that because one thing I've always done is talked about my writing journey, how I'm doing. Like when I started querying, I did a video on how to query. The theme of this channel has kind of been for a while sharing my writing journey with you, and it's going to continue to be that. And right now I'm doing Kindle Vella, and I'm going to be doing Kindle Vella in one way or another for a long time to come, because I'm going to be putting out novels based on the Kindle Vella series that I put. And then that's going to churn out a lot of content. But then I'm also going to be talking about getting back into querying and my journey with trying to get myself traditionally published. So I'm going to share that information with you as well. And then there are other indie novels that I want to do. I'm up to my head in ideas, not enough time. But there are other indie novels that I'd like to take a crack at that I may or may not publish, self-publish, or go traditional. I've already just called them indie, didn't I? But so there's a lot going on. The bottom line is that I'm going to share everything with you. As I learn it, I'm going to pass it on to you. And in that way, hopefully you can avoid the mistakes that I've made, because believe me, I've made a lot of mistakes. I've spent money that I can't get back on bad decisions. So I'm going to see if I can save you the hassle that I've gone through, plus give you some tips to just make life easier for you as you navigate through, the author world or the publishing world. We'll learn about it together. So that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, watching my channel, even if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for checking out these videos, sticking with me, coming back for more. Sorry I've been gone so long. If you like this video, please give it a like, and as always, please subscribe. I post most Thursdays. I'm going to see if I can make that statement true again. And you can follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can also check out jmchaley.com. Lots of content out there now. You can send me a message. We can keep in touch, say hello. It's all good. What else? I think that's about it. I will see you in the next video.